Recently, I was invited to a local middle school for their career fair. I wanted to demonstrate my skill of being a Salesforce developer. And I was going to repurpose an app I'd written, a Salesforce LWC app, which was for a nonprofit restaurant. The restaurant would serve meals to people based on various categories. You could pay money for the meal, you could produce produce for the meal, you could be staff and get a free meal, or you could offer to do work for the thing. And so I wanted to repurpose that, but I wanted to make a change. The original app had a Apex controller, and I wanted to do away with that. So I thought I would use ChatGPT to see if I could get them to do that for me. So I opened up ChatGPT here, and I pasted this thing right here. Okay, let me go back. I said code Salesforce LWC to create two buttons. One to increment a database base field, and the other decrement it. Show the value of the database field. Do not use an Apex controller. And you can see almost immediately it provided two files, a HTML file and a JavaScript file. When I did this originally, it did not create a JS, and this time it did not also. So you'll notice it did not create the JS metadata file, so I needed to create that manually myself. That was an omission by ChatGPT that did not know that. But basically, this was using ChatGPT to search through the database of the internet to find me a value. So I went into VSC here, and here was the thing I did. So I did an HTML file, a JavaScript file, and for this, I copied an existing file. So you can see here that the one it would have produced for me said false. It didn't have one, so because it was brand new. So I copied this in here too. So here's what it produced for me. HTML, it said, okay, and I made this Bradford. Bradford was the field I wanted to do. So Bradford value, here's the label, here's increment and decrement, and a couple of on clicks. And then it also said, this. Okay, so that's the loading thing here. The JavaScript, here's what it created for me. It said, okay, here's the different things. I'm going to do a create record, get record, update record. It said, here's my custom object right here. Here was my field that I wanted to fill. So you can see here, here's a wire to this field, and here's a callback. And then here was the create the record right here. And right here was the increment and the decrement. Okay, so ID and Bradford, and this, Bradford here. Here's decrement, same thing, basically. Now I went in here, then I deployed this, and you can see it was successful when I did this before. And I go up here, and here's the sandbox. I'll go here to this, and I'll say chat Career Day AI. And you can see here are the two buttons. Okay, here's the records. Here's the thing. Two records. It says Bradford value and A. So hit increment 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'll say decrement 1. You can see that it works very well. Well, my purpose was to get a tutorial to find a template to base this on. So remember I had 4 schools. So I was going to use this right here, but do it for 4. So I went here and I modified it. So here is career day. So when I run career day, you can see here, I'll go to the student counter. Okay, and I choose a city. This is the record type, so it's career day. And I say Bradford. Okay, Deer Creek, Ken Carroll, and these are the results from yesterday. So you can see that I had 424 students I talked to yesterday. Adults, I talked to 25 students. I also made a report for this. Right here is the report for the career day's total students. You can see the fields I chose were Bradford, Deer Creek, Ken Carroll, other, adult, and then I had a total here, and then I had percentages. The dashboard, I put a bar chart. Here's the bar chart, and here's the total. Then I did an email to the organizers at the end. Here's the email I chose, and you can see here that this was both report and dashboard were subscribed. So it sent me an email showing the career day total students broken down into the various categories. Here's the total students that came by and talked to. So I was very tired last night. And here was the thing. So you can see that here's the totals and here's the percentages. 13% Bradford, 22.5% Deer Creek, the majority, which from the host school of Ken Carroll, and then other was 0.24. So this is my presentation. So this showed me how to use ChatGPT to create a Salesforce LWC project. So again, I tried to find a tutorial on how to build one with an Apex controller, and I couldn't find it. But ChatGPT did it for me instantly. So it just kind of shows the power of ChatGPT. You can use it to actually create code. So maybe Salesforce slogan of no code is closer than we thought. Thank you for viewing.